Also, I'm going to make you laugh at something. This is kind of the side note. You know how people are not buying AMC anymore because at the end of the day, they're like, we're just going to see what happens. So retail's not buying anymore. And even if they were, the brokers, those greedy motherfuckers, if they're selling AMC shares without AMC shares and then all of a sudden the reverse split doesn't happen, where are they going to cover these IOUs from? Remember, with a reverse split is different because then they cancel you out because the new cusp is you're locked out. They can do whatever they have to do. They got to give the shares to you, but they're using those shares on the backside. I'm laughing because one of the biggest driving catalysts in this, and nobody has ever even bothered looking at it, and no matter how many times people do charts and this and all kinds of stuff, they're not looking at the one thing that could take AMC and take it to a level that's unbelievable. The brokers got greedy. They took sales orders, they filled them, and they never had the shares, and they never found the shares, and they keep swapping them back and forth to comply that they're looking for the shares, but they never found the shares. Do you know there could be, I don't know, a couple of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million shares that are in IOU? You can't even consider those synthetics because that's a different, that falls into a different type of a setup. I'm talking, it's just like, that's like what the market that's at a different level in the dark pool. That's washing them out. But this is different. This is your broker telling you, I got you, but they never delivered those shares. But they got you on a ledger that you got AMC. That's why, for me, I will ride the reverse split if it does happen, because I believe the amount of IOUs that they got to cover is gotten so bad that there's no way of knowing. There's nowhere it's been swapped back and forth. They probably got side derivatives based on all these things. They probably packaged this thing and had this someone. They could have done anything. They could have stacked this under somebody else. They could have done whatever. That's why, for me, the big, what I want to see happen is how these brokers going to handle that if the reverse split doesn't happen. Now, here's the funny thing about this. Those brokers are so greedy. If you try to buy 100,000 or 1 million shares, they'll still do it right now, even though there's no shares. You got to love their greed. It's amazing. But it could come back on them hardcore. Just saying, this ain't COSM. You fuck up on this one, this is going to take your grandmother's underwear. Like, this is going to do you in. I'm just saying, warning to the dark side, like, for real. I know you're thinking you can get that scalp. That scalp is incredible. I get it. I know who you are. Okay, I get it. But you're playing with fire. This thing goes south. You don't want to start looking for that type of shares with that type of volatility, and you can't get the shares and the prices all over the place and people are holding. Remember, this is the whole crowd. This is different. But you're the licensed professionals, right? You know what you're doing.